Before you make plans to go out this weekend with friends or family, you're going to want to know which restaurants are keeping a clean kitchen and which ones have some work to do.
Here's Jason Berry with tonight's all-new Dirty Dining Report.
Mold on mozzarella cheese, workers not washing up. That's just a taste of the violations inspectors uncovered at Valley restaurants this week.
The Tokyo House at Alma School Road and Warner in Chandler. 3 major health code violations. An employee used the restroom, then returned to the kitchen for work without washing his hands. Raw shrimp stored above grapes. Pans washed without being sanitized. Carniceria La Constancia at Main Street and Stapley in Mesa. 3 violations. Cooked beef not kept hot enough. Sour cream not kept cold enough. Too much chlorine in the sanitizer. Mi Carolito on Alma School Road off Warner in Chandler. 3 violations. Empanadas not kept hot enough. Raw meat not kept cold enough. No backflow protector on a hose to the sink. The Bear Creek Golf Course on Riggs Road off Arizona Avenue in Chandler. 3 violations. An employee put on gloves, cut lettuce without washing their hands. Mold on a block of mozzarella cheese. Ground beef on a prep table out of date. And the place with the most health code violations? Lee's Sandwiches at Warner Road and Dobson in Chandler. 7 major violations.
Lee's Sandwiches had an employee that left the building, then came back to handle food without washing his hands. Raw eggs stored above cream filling. No sanitizer detected in sinks. Pork not kept hot enough. Meatballs not kept cold enough. In-house yogurt not logged for time and temperature. And no backflow preventers on the water lines to coffee pots. The restaurant is now on notice to clean up or could face legal action. Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.
And here's a look at the Dean's List. These are the restaurants with perfect health inspection scores. The Ashley Castle at Price and Willis in Chandler, Deb's Horseshoe Cafe in Wickenburg, the Long Wongs at 27th Avenue in Montebello and Phoenix, J&K Chinese Gourmet at Val Vista and Williamsfield and Gilbert, the Starbucks on Alma School and Baseline in Mesa, and the T-Box Indoor Golf Club in Cave Creek.